Hi there. So, I want to take a minute this morning to say something about the power of God and His faithfulness. When I wrote this series, I was not thinking of anything or anyone in particular. In fact, I asked, why this message, Lord? We've talked about things similar to this before. But by the end of the week, it became quite evident why this message had to go out and at this particular time. I would love to have all of you who are listening to me right now to help me stand in the gap for a dear friend whose family is going through an unimaginable storm right now. And today they hopefully get more answers. But I want us to pray specifically for a complete healing. One that makes the doctor stand up and take attention to the power of our God. Would you commit to praying for this family every day for 7 days? If so, comment down in the section, I'm praying. And share this so that all of us can pray, that many of us that listen can pray. I spent the weekend at the Beyond Live conference with Priscilla Shire. And let me tell you what a time it was, with 3,500 women from all different parts of this country gathering together. And the thing that held on to me the most was the prayer time. It was something I'll never forget. So join me in standing in the gap for this family. So Saturday, we talked about this truth. My God is powerful. My God is faithful. But today I want to keep going in Isaiah 40 because verse 29, it says something that somebody needs to hear right now. I'm sorry, I've got a hair lingering in my eyeball and I cannot get it. Always that way, right? Okay, let's try that again, huh? So, He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Did you catch that? God doesn't just have strength. He gives strength. And friends, that means you do not have to pretend to be strong all the time. Some of us have gotten so used to carrying everything that we don't even know how to admit when we're tired. We carry the family, the responsibilities. We carry everybody else's emotions. We carry our own hurt. And somewhere along the way, we start believing that if we stop being strong for 1 second, everything is just going to simply fall apart. But Isaiah reminds us that God gives strength to the weary. Not the person pretending they have it all together. To the weary. To the one who is tired. To the one who says, God, I don't know if I have another step in me. That is exactly where His strength meets you. And I think sometimes we misunderstand weakness. We think weakness means we're failing. But weakness can actually become the place where we finally stop depending on ourselves and start depending on God. Because there are going to be moments when your own strength simply is not enough. But that doesn't mean that God has abandoned you. It may mean He's teaching you what it feels like to be carried. There have been so many times when I have prayed, God, I cannot do this. And I didn't suddenly feel like some superhero. The situation didn't instantly disappear. But somehow, I made it through that day. And then the next one. And then the next one. And looking back, I realized that wasn't my strength. That was his. Maybe that's where you are today. Maybe you're physically tired, emotionally tired, spiritually tired. Maybe you've been holding it together for everybody around you, but inside you're saying, God, I'm exhausted. Then stop believing you have to manufacture strength that you don't have. Bring your weaknesses to him, because he already promised what he would do with it. He gives strength to the weary. He increases the power of the weak. So today, your declaration is not, I have to be stronger. Your declaration is, my God is strong enough for me. I may be tired, but he's not. I may be weak, but his power has not changed. I may not know how I'm going to keep going, but I know who will give me the strength for the next step. My God is powerful. My God is faithful. And when my strength runs out, his is just beginning. Until next time, keep walking in grace. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.